Hello there.
Hi, it's Gwen for her interview, please.
Yes, come on over.
Thank you.
Okay, you're okay to take off your mask if you would like during the interview.
Great, thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
And I see you've brought your portfolio.
I have. Would you like to have a look at it?
Yes, please. Okay, so I see you have a copy of your resume as well as your certifications. Okay, so I guess we should just start.
Okay.
Why did you leave your last job?
Well, I really needed a better work-life balance. I was working a lot of hours and missing out on a lot of family time as well as taking the time away from my grandson. So I decided it was time for a change.
Okay, thank you. What did you like best about your previous job?
Oh, there were so many things I loved about my job. I loved the ability to organize an office that was in a bit of chaos. I came in to fix up the office and the plant, so I got the chance to work on that. As well, I got to work with elderly people when I was working with customers, and that was my favorite.
Okay, thank you. Describe a time when you had to handle a difficult person or situation.
I remember I was quite young at the time, and an elderly gentleman had come into the office, and he was upset because his monument had been removed from the cemetery, and he thought we had done it, but we hadn't. So I let him vent a little bit, and then said to him that I would see what I could find out for him. So I was able to let him go on his way, and I found out that it was another monument company that had taken his monument out. So I gave him a call and explained the situation to him, and he was much better.
Oh, wonderful, thank you. Okay, so tell me a problem you recently handled where you were successful in resolving it.
Actually, I was. One of the situations that brought me back to the Windsor office was the chaos in the art department. Doug, the artist, was not able to work well under pressure, and his time management skills were not very good. So they brought me in to organize him and the schedule and maintain some kind of organization so that the work got completed on time.
Perfect. Why are you interested in this position?
Well, I wanted to change careers, and I decided that the best part was really working with elderly people. So I wanted to have the opportunity to work in a nursing home where I could not only do the administration part, but be able to volunteer and work with the patients as well.
Okay. Why should we hire you over other candidates for this position?
Well, I think really you have to look at the fact that I've got so many years of experience working in an office. You know, the technology has changed, and so I've been able to learn how to adapt to different technologies and people and situations. And, you know, I'm at the age where I, just need one job and don't need to move on to different jobs.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
I do have questions for you. One of the questions would be, how much time do you spend, working with the residents, and do you get to spend a lot of time doing that?
It is. It's a job where we work one-on-one with a lot of the patients. Fortunately, a lot of them do have extra needs, so we all pitch in a little bit as needed. So do you have any other questions for me?
I do have another question for you. What does my day look like? What would the day of a medical office assistant look like in this place?
So, of course, you're going to start your day when we generally start with administrative work, do filing and emails and things like that. And then we check on the residents.
So it sounds like it's a busy day. So it's nice that you'd be able to get to have fun times with the residents too. There's games to be played, and there's you know, bubbles
Exactly.
to be blown and that kind of thing. And I think that's really what excites me is the yes, the administrative part, but just the fun and games to interact with them as well.
Okay, do you have any other questions?
No, you know what? You were just so thorough that I really do think that you've answered all my questions. One thing I should mention is I'm wondering about the salary range.
Okay, sure. What were you expecting to start off with?
Well, I think with the position that I'm applying for, you know, between 40 and 42,000 to start with, and then after the probation period, then we could renegotiate the salary at that point.
Okay, sure. We can definitely do that. If you were offered a position, how soon could you start?
Well, I have taken some time off now, so as soon as I get my paperwork together, then I would be fine. So probably the next Monday would be perfect for me.
Okay, perfect. So I do have a couple of more questions for you, and then we'll be finished.
Great.
The first one is, do you work best alone or on a team?
Well, I think I excel at working alone. I do very well working as a team as well.
Okay, perfect. And what is the most interesting project you've worked on in your past position?
There was a community in the valley that decided that they wanted a columbarium. So the community got together and raised the funds, and they created a columbarium large enough for about 400 people. So they were quite proud of the fact that they had done that and organized it and designed it themselves.
Okay, wonderful. Any last minute questions?
No, I think that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in and interviewing today, and we'll be in contact soon.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.